to take in a Tuesday afternoon. Obviously, this is the type of game the fans really get up for. So do we, and the players as well.
Yeah, we all can't wait. These are the types of games you mentally circle on the calendar. And it's a test for the teams to see how championship ready they might be.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. They've got Kyrie Irving. Reggie Bullock is out there with Green. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Doncic in the point. And the Warriors with possession here. And here's Curry, pass to Green. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And the fire that Draymond Green plays with, I think, is the most
The previous play is under
get himself and his teammates going throughout the course of a long, grinding 82-game season.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
For a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
and as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
Curry passes to Green. Out to Thompson. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Drops in the three.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Pass to Green. Outside Irving. Driving to the basket.
And, you know, you felt this coming ever since summer. The idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
Now, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Curry passes to Green. Wiggins outside. There's the drive, and the Warriors get it back. Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Golden State.
This is what you think of first with Curry. His three-point shooting ability is just otherworldly.
From deep, here's Doncic. Unable to get that one. The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Irving against Curry. Here's Looney. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, the defense is paying so much attention to what Stephen's doing. It's going to lead to baskets for this offense like that one.
Pass to Bullock. Green against Curry. Green, the pass to Powell. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Irving against Curry. Outside for Green. Back to Curry. From outside the arc. Another three for Golden State.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
2022. What a year for Golden State. Another NBA title.
Unbelievable. From the worst record in the league, climbing back on top, getting their big three healthy. Man, as long as you have a healthy Steph Curry, I think you're going to have a chance to get there. What a run they were on.
From deep. Golden State with a rebound. Wiggins outside. And the three-pointer goes.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Now here's Doncic. 6 to shoot. And he banks in the layup.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
Curry with it. Green picks him up. Here's Wiggins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. To the inside. Out to Powell. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Curry. 15 seconds left in the first. Here's Looney, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Looney's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Yeah, Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him, and that's helping out when he knocks down Jays.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The kick out to Wiggins. Another 3 for Golden State.
Wiggins making quick decisions with the ball, not wasting any time getting that shot up.
Irving against Thompson. Here's Bullock. Rebounded by Green.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Brent, at the center position, it does feel like we're seeing a re-emergence of the big man, the traditional 5.
Yeah, BA, I think it comes down to whether or not you have one or not. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional 5 is part of your action.
Green with a screen on Irving. Here's Curry. Looney finds Wiggins. On the take. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
That one's good from Green, and the assist by Irving.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work. You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Here's Curry. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Looney inside, working on Powell. The kick out to Wiggins. Looney, a screen on Irving. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 15, and you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
And it's Irving missing. Here's Golden State. They're on a 14-4 run. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so it's Golden State with it. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
Nice to see Kyrie focus on locking down his man defensively. You can use that speed to your advantage on that end, too.
6 on the shot clock. Thompson. Rebounded by Green. The Mavericks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Pass to Green. Wide open. That one goes. Count it. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Curry passes to Thompson. They get the rebound. The kick out. Curry. Thompson right side. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Yeah, I think in his mind he knew the contact was coming, focused, stayed in control. He got it.
Free throw good. Green.
After a couple of injury-plagued seasons where they missed the playoffs, the Warriors have returned to their winning ways, and just how impressive has that been?
Doncic passes to Irving. From downtown, it's stolen by Looney. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Curry with it. Irving picks him up. The kick out to Wiggins. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Looney the screen. Basket's good.
I mean, he can just put in difficult shots from time to time, not affected at all by the contact.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors up 25. Thanks, Allie. After
44, the Mavericks 19.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, Maxi Kleber out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's Hardy, then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Ntilikina in at the 1. Poole outside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Kleber, screen on DiVincenzo, pass to McGee. Here's Ntilikina. Inside. And finished off by Kleber.
Well, he's a pass-first point guard. Ntilikina with a nice play there.
Here's Poole. To the paint. It's rebounded by Kleber.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
And stolen by Green. Outside, DiVincenzo to the middle. Green, the pass to Kuminga. Right wing. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It'll go on Maxi Kleber. He's off on the first. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
To the inside, McGee. Missed inside. Golden State has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Payton attacking.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Here's Hardy. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Kleber. Second shot opportunity. That one no good. Excellent D there from Kuminga. The Warriors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Poole for 3. Hauled in by McGee. The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Poole outside. Oh, McGee with the block. Here's Ntilikina. And that one is hammered home.
Ntilikina wanting to be assertive and the coaching staff encouraging that kind of play.
Poole outside. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint unless you want to see a highlight.
Down low. Out to Kleber. Back to McGee. Pass to Ntilikina. Now here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Poole outside. Mavericks with the rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's McGee. Here he goes. And McGee with the stuff.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Poole outside. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Hardy. Now McGee. Kleber outside. Takes a 3. No good on the shot.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Green for 3. Now here's Poole. Tightly guarded. Shot clock at 6. Payton up top, drives to the hoop. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Hardy, and stolen by Green. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside, DiVincenzo. Hauled in by McGee. Pass to Hardaway. Oh, stolen by Payton. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pass to Bullock. Wiggins against Doncic. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Looney the screen. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 19 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Doncic outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
Doncic hits them both. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Doncic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Kevon Looney picks one up.
If this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
Doncic hits them both. The Warriors have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Curry against Irving from deep 3-point range. And it's Stephen Curry with the 3. Curry's got 22.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
Here's Doncic. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Curry against Irving. Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. Green against Wiggins. Just 3 to shoot. Goes back up. And it's finished off inside by Green.
Draymond Green not being affected by the shot clock winding down.
And it's Irving off the drive. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Back to Green. Inside.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's Irving missing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Curry against Irving. Curry passes to Green. Thompson outside. Pass to Green on the wing. Curry. Out to Thompson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Wiggins, no good. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. Here's Bullock. Back to Green. Doncic outside. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Irving up top, defended by Thompson.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Warriors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a huge performance it was for Stephen Curry.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Looney, a screen on Irving. Outside, Green. Curry against Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Green, the pass to Curry. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Pass to Powell. Wiggins against Doncic.
Warriors foul. Andrew Wiggins. First personal foul. Team score.
That's good from Doncic.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Now Curry. Here's Green. No good. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Well, Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For
about this matchup? The team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot.
What a look from Steph Curry. Just shredding defenses with pinpoint passes to open teammates.
Here's Grant. The shot that time, not on target. The Warriors go the other way with it. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. Grant kicks to Thibault. Kicks it out to Grant. And he drives in. He gets it in there.
Slicing to the rim with confidence. When Grant attacks like this, it's fun to watch.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his ability. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Good on the triple.
When you played alongside as many superstars as Clay has, you're conditioned to make sure others are fed.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. The Warriors pull it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Curry's shot is off. For Portland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lillard the pass to Thibault. Back to Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
What bunnies from Damian Lillard, flying off the floor to dunk it home.
Over in the corner, Green. Here's Curry. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Nurkic can't hit.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Looney, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Terrific work inside from Looney. He continues to get more comfortable down there.
Lillard against Wiggins. Now, here's Simons. He's covered closely. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Oh, erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simons, the big name from that crew.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Thibault with the ball. Now Green defending. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
You can tell Simons has this shot dialed in. He's a very accurate range shooter.
And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they have shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who each made an all-NBA team.
Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Wiggins has got 6.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Now, here's Lillard. 6 points for him. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball
in the paint.
And quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor. On the catch-and-shoot step is nearly automatic. All he needed was the ball.
Simons kicks to Grant. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Thibault finds Lillard. Grant sets a screen for Lillard. Draymond Green pulls it in.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 5. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors youth kids team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Looney out there with Wiggins. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Curry on the wing. Covered by Lillard. Thompson passes to Wiggins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
And this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats and on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have 2 guys that can get it going. And for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with.
Curry way outside.
Nice to see Looney getting involved with the slam there. An athletic player who provides some muscle for them around the rim.
Thibault on the wing. Nurkic in the post. Defended by Looney. Here's Lillard. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fires for 3. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
I mean, a pull-up, Jay, that is awesome to get a chance to see him on the floor, stopping on a dime, and pulling up.
A shot by Lillard, wide open. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Simons with the ball. Grant outside. Thibault on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Portland needs to get off a shot. Just 3 to shoot. Nurkic can't hit. Warriors leading by 9. Green with a screen on Lillard. And another 3 for Golden State.
Sometimes that shot feels like the equivalent of a layup, but it's 3 points for Curry instead of 2.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Golden State's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Outside, Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got 5.
And right now, Draymond is just cooking. Immediately firing, having confidence in himself and knowing he can knock that one down.
Here's Nurkic. Will it go? Thibault for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got his 6th rebound on the night. Curry fires from way outside. No good from outside. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible, and we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Good. 13 points in the game.
An explosion of points tonight for Steph. He's been having fun and smiling. Not the case for the defense.
Thibault finds Lillard. Grant outside. Launches a three. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Curry, defended by Thibault. The shot by Curry, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Count it.
Dame Lillard can untie your shoes with moves like that.
Lillard against Curry. A 3-ball. Here's Green over in the corner. Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry with it. Now defended by Grant. Chalk up 2 there. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
The previous play is under review.
tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And Portland making a change here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Little comes in for Jeremy Grant. Radish, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Sharp in for Anthony Simons. Here's Curry. He's got 13. Beyond the arc. And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
The Trailblazers, 22. And put your hands together and get loud for the Milwaukees.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then it's Little. Then it's Cameron Reddish. And it's Eubanks in at the 5.
One thing all scouts love about Cam Reddish, for a wing, he has a huge frame that typically bodes well at this level.
Payton left side. And here is Kuminga. Little with the rebound. It's stolen by Kuminga. Knocked loose. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And Payton throws it down home.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Johnson, the pass to Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the right side. Into the lane. It's rebounded by Golden State.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
Out to the wing. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Knocks down the 3 ball. Payton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
2 big marks there, you're right. And the last 2 lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good.
At the line for the Dubs.
Good on the second free throw. Trailblazers trail by 19. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
There's the 3. Eubanks, no good. Golden State's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Out to Payton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Portland Trailblazers. Here's Eubanks. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Eubanks got his first points in this one.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Over in the corner, Kuminga.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the 3rd. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Trailblazers trail by 18. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautiful. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Payton surveying the floor. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Reddish with the ball. Now Payton defending. Portland moving the ball around. Reddish the pass to Little. And it's Little finishing it off.
That was a sturdy pick by Nazir Little, a guy that plays much bigger than he actually is.
Poole against Johnson. Now, here's Poole. Guarded closer. Lays it up and banks it in.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Poole against Johnson. Throws it up high. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And it's Little finishing it off.
This is how you earn the and-one chance. Total determination from Little.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
We've got 28 seconds left in the 3rd. Now, Poole. 16 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Green. Fires the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Warriors lead by 15.
Over his career, JaMychal Green has steadily worked on the perimeter jump shot. You have to respect his range from the outside.
Here's Sharp driving to the basket. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And so it's the goal.
Give it up for your Warriors.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. That's the Warriors 5. Green with a screen on Simon. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lillard.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. He's stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Curry way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walden Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
Green kicks it to Looney. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Curry against Lillard. Green with a screen for Curry. His three-pointers off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
This is a familiar sight. Jeremy Grant making his way to the rim and finishing strong.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Wiggins outside. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Curry against Lillard. Nurkic kicks to Simons. Stolen by Thompson. Launches it. Hands it from downtown. And the Warriors lead by 15.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Grant sets a screen for Simons. Back to Thibault. 6 to shoot.
The solid D from Looney, really disrupting the shot, using his reach to his advantage.
Curry finds Looney. And here is Green. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. First one falls for him.
Draymond Green. 2.
Both free throws good from Green.
The way Draymond carries himself, plays with a chip on both shoulders, which can be good and bad.
Lillard from outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Lillard's got 22 points.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
And Curry, here we go. And stolen by Lillard. Now, here's Thibault. Covered by Wiggins. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Now, here's Lillard. From deep. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 8 rebounds in this game. Curry outside. Wiggins against Lillard. Wiggins passes to Green. Here's Thibault. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 8 rebounds in this game.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Warriors.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Stephen Curry.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
Here's Wiggins, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And he's good on the second.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Curry passes to Looney. Lillard against Curry. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. .26 seconds left in the game. Curry with a wide open look. And the Warriors get it back. A second chance effort. And Wiggins with the layup. And the Warriors lead by 17.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony,
course, when you're playing in the same conference, the rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake. And when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
So here's Portland's starting group. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. Irving against Simons. Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to Sky for that slam dunk.
Lillard against Doncic. And here's Simons outside. Doncic grabs the miss. To the inside. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Damian Lillard picks one up.
We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league.
And Lillard, here we go. And the dunk by Lillard.
The defense gets cut to shreds by Lillard on the drive. He's just so quick and agile.
Powell sets a screen. Here's Doncic. Outside for Irving. The 3 is up. Simons with a rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Thibault on the wing. The Mavericks pull it in. And how about Luka Doncic? I mean, how remarkable, Doris.
BA, his numbers are insane when you consider how young he is. In his career, averaging more than 25 points, over 8 boards, and over 7 assists. Not many players contribute in every aspect of the game like Luka.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. From deep, here's Doncic. No luck on that one, and it's Portland the other way. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Irving. To the middle. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Whether making plays for himself or his teammates as he did there, Kyrie Irving, a dynamic playmaker.
Lillard outside. Pass to Graham. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Oh, a terrific athlete. I love when Lillard uses his vertical to hammer it down.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, BA, they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Doncic. Fires the 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
There's a savviness innate to Luka Doncic. He has played this game for such a long time. Pick and roll, yeah, that's in my bag.
Here's Lillard. Here he goes. Yep, count it. Lillard's got 6.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And Powell with the stuff.
He has proven to be a quality finisher off the pick and roll. Dwight Powell can adjust midair to get his shot.
Lillard passes to Simons. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Simons with it. Irving picks him up. Pass to Thibault. Shot from the low post is good.
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide open shooter and connects.
To the paint. Oh, deflected. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Bullock. Right side, Irving. Simons with a steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Down low. Outside Thibault. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. For Dallas, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Powell, a screen on Simons. Irving, the pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Lillard. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on to Dwight Powell.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 1. After the... And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
Green, the pass to Powell. Nurkic with some nice D.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
To the middle. Powell with a steal. Here's Bullock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good. Right, it almost seems like last year we were seeing the team Dallas had been waiting for, Doris.
It seems, B.A., they finally figured out what pieces need to be fit around Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need high-caliber shooting across positions. The one thing I think they need to continue thinking about is that rim protector and vertical threat.
Outside for Irving. From behind the arc. Bullock. Good. Bullock's got 5.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Simons passes to Lillard. Can they get it? And the dunk by Lillard.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Pass to Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8.
What a finish by Luka Doncic. Don't underestimate his strength. The Don has got that in his game.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. It's deflected. Simons against Irving. Pass to Powell. Here's Bullock. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, Sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Simons against Irving. Pass to Grant. Lillard outside. Outside for Grant. Simons with it. Back to Grant. Shot clock at 2. That one a little long.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Bullock. Back to Irving. Doncic passes to Irving. Oh, rejected by Lillard. Green against Thibault. Lillard outside. Simons outside. And here's Nurkic for 3. Rebounded by Green.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And we know that last year the Mavs had an issue with rim protection doors.
They did, and obviously that is the starting point, BA, for a lot of defenses, so you understand you have to address that. What you know, though, unequivocally, is you have excellent wing defenders on the roster. It's one of the most critical aspects of success in today's NBA. So really, it's about solidifying the paint, and let's see where this team goes from there.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
The number of ways Kyrie Irving can finish on the interior is something to behold. Left, right, over defender, doesn't matter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Doncic passes to Powell. Pass to Nurkic. On the wing, Simons. Over to the wing. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. And now just a 3-point Dallas lead.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And here is Green. Back to Doncic. He gets it off. And the first half comes to an end.
Trailblazers, 23.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Dwight Powell with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Maxi Kleba out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's Hardy, then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Ntilikina in at the point. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Pass to Sharp. Reddish on the wing. Reddish on the wing. Here's Johnson. Here's Eubanks. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Just such a terrific dunker.
And born to fly, that's for sure. Now here's Hardaway. Takes the 3. Portland grabs the miss.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Little. To the inside, Eubanks. Outside Reddish. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Reddish has got his first bucket in this one. The Mavericks trailing. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Johnson. The shot off that time, and it's Dallas the other way. Hardaway finds Kleba. Dallas no good that time either. And so here's Portland. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Little, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Hardy. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Up top, Johnson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Reddish against Hardaway. Outside Johnson. Here's Little. Pass to Eubanks. Oh, great D that time from Kleba. Here's Ntilikina, covered by Johnson. Shot is good by Kleba.
It's so obvious Ntilikina is a pass-first point guard. This guy is an exceptional passer with very good vision.
Here's Little. Back to Johnson. Here's Sharp. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there. Inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Second team.
That one misses.
At the line for Dallas, Maxi Kleba. 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Portland trailing here. Here's Johnson. Another shot. Back to Eubanks. McGee with a steal. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Little. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. 1 more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Third quarter of basketball, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow
The previous play is under review.
close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Left side, Johnson. Great D that time from McGee. The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Hardaway. Ooh, a 2-handed power slam.
Well, you want to be able, as your scorer, to put it on the deck to create your shot. Go ahead, Mr. Hardaway. We see you getting off the bounce.
And stolen by Hardaway. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Hardy. Pass to Kleba. And the layup is good. Kleba's got 4 points this quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Right side, Johnson. Here's Eubanks. Outside, Johnson. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Here's Hardy. Pass to Kleba. 20 seconds left in the third.
Well, if you allow Hardaway to get near the rim, this is what's going to happen. This guy is a fantastic finisher.
Johnson with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Kleba. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Dallas leading. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Mavericks leading. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. For 3, here's Lillard. Bullock puts it in. And for Dallas, their shooting has been good. 54% on this one. And there's the call on Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Simons against Irving. Pass to Bullock. Fires the 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Irving for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Lillard, here we go. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Well, you can tell the team feeding off Luka Doncic right now. They see him produce. They're just getting him the basketball.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Nurkic a screen on Green. Thibault with it, picked up by Powell. Back to Thibault. Lets the 3 fly. Simons outside. And here's Grant from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jumper?
Irving against Simons. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Grant in the post. And he converts the layup.
Well, this is why Jeremy Grant's size is important. Stretches out beautifully whenever he's close to the rack.
From deep, here's Doncic. Bullock. It's good on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Lillard outside. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Outside Irving. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, put it on the deck, get into a gap, and get a bucket. That is Kyrie Irving at his best.
And stolen by Irving. Doncic. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 8 assists here tonight. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Dallas.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Lillard against Green. Nurkic passes to Lillard. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Mavericks.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And Doncic with the jam.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
And they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And it's Thibault missing. Knocked away. It's stolen by Thibault. Simons, left side. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Thibault. Green covering. Thibault against Green. Nurkic. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Oh, great D that time from Powell. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks, for Doris Burke.
monster teams battle it out. You know, Greg, whoever comes out on top tonight will have really made a statement to the league.
And Kevin, no matter what happens, this is a great opportunity for both teams. They say iron sharpens iron. The only way you get better is by facing challenging opponents.
Now Golden State's starting five. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kevon Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. Doncic kicks to Kleber. It's Powell on the wing. Defended by Looney. 5 to shoot. And the layup falls. Powell's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Dallas.
And the all-around game of Doncic. Not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Thompson with the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in '09.
Irving passes to Doncic. Here's Green. Warriors with the rebound.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Here's Irving. And it's Looney with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Kleber finds Doncic. Going inside. The shot's good.
And how about the balance of Doncic on...
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more...
The previous play is under review.
Fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on. And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Curry looking it over. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Up top, Curry. He's covered by Irving. Here's Looney. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Powell. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
Kleber against Curry. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Curry against Irving. Out to Thompson for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Doncic dishes to Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Warriors leading by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Wiggins. The shot off that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Doncic left side. sets a screen for Doncic. And the dunk by Powell.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Another three for Golden State.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Kleba with a screen on Wiggins. To the middle. And stolen by Wiggins. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Wiggins with the ball. Kleba against Curry. Back to Wiggins. On the wing, Green. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. 4-point game. With the drive. And Doncic throws it down.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Curry kicks to Green. On the wing, Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense.
And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Looney. Green with a screen on Irving. Curry outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
And the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Curry is just lethal from outside.
Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Here's Doncic. Here's Kleba. There's the drive. Misses from close range. Warriors leading by 7. Outside Curry. Inside. Out to Thompson. Here's the 3. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
This is something that Clay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
Golden State's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength, but when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
Mavericks trail by 12. Now Irving. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's stolen by Green. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
One of the better defenders this game has ever seen. Green with great anticipation, then turning defense into offense.
Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Gotta use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Well said. Curry passes to Looney. Thompson surveying the floor. There's a screen. 5 on the clock. Powell with the steal.
And that's one of those tough areas to feed the basketball at times.
Wiggins with it. Now Green defending. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Well, free throws good from Doncic. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Doncic against Wiggins. Locked up there for Powell. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Thompson in the corner. Irving against Curry. Pass to Looney, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Doncic finds Irving. Now here's Kleber. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. Kleber's got it back down to within single digits for Dallas.
Ooh, that's a clever pass there by Kyrie, getting the ball to the guy for the better look.
Curry attacking. The Mavericks pull it in.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Second chance shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Good on both. Mavericks trail by 11. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Irving kicks to Doncic. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that 3 ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
Curry against Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Curry, good. Curry's got 11 points.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
The 3 for Doncic. Oh, and he just knocked down the push. Thanks for the great interview, David. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. The Mavericks trail by 8. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr., Ntilikina out there with Harden. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's McGee in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Bullock kicks to Ntilikina. Back to Bullock. Out to Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Over Payton. Gets the front of the rim and out.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Hardy. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Stolen by Bullock. Now here's Hardy. He's guarded closely, and it's McGee with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Hit by Kuminga. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there. Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Warriors making a switch here. Poole's checked in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In last season's numbers, show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
And so Bullock nails both of them. Warriors leading by 6. Poole the pass to Payton. Green with a screen on Hardaway. Payton finds Green. Back to Payton. Just 5 to shoot. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Down low, here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Can't leave anyone uncovered around Ntilikina. He is so adept at exploiting situations like that.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You can call him an underrated defender.
Poole with it. To the paint. Here's Kuminga, and it's blocked. Mavericks trail by 6. Ntilikina kicks to McGee. Dallas calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And here is Poole. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kicks to Kuminga. Driving the lane. And Kuminga throws it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Now here's Hardy. Defended by Kuminga. And stolen by Payton. The Warriors shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Warriors leading by 7. 1:24 left in the third quarter of the game. Kuminga kicks to DiVincenzo. Poole on the wing. Another 3 for Golden State.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. The pass to Kuminga. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Harden. McGee up top. Pass to Ntilikina. And McGee kicks to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Poole with no one around. Another 3 for Golden State.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Bullock. He lobs it up. Got a piece of it. It's taken away by Peyton. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Kuminga throws it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Here's Wiggins, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kevon Looney out there with Wiggins. Doncic looking it over. He kicks it to Green. Just 4 to shoot. Vicious to Powell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors. And the second free throw, good. Warriors leading by 15. Outside Curry. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Kleber sets the screen for Doncic. Good on the triple.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Green with a screen on Irving. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas has won 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Here's Kleber. Warriors with the rebound. Left side Curry. The feed to Green. Out to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Irving attacking. Drops in the layup for 2.
When Kyrie is attacking, he is hard to contain because you know what? He can finish drives in any way possible.
To the inside, Looney, and there's another turnover by the Warriors.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And the Mavericks making a change here. McGee's checked in. Doncic against Wiggins. And it's the Warriors on the break. Wiggins with the ball. Green with a screen on Doncic. Wiggins passes to Curry. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from McGee.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Green kicks to Curry. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Making use of the in-between area. Curry's ability to break defenses down opens up these shots.
Good on the shot.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Pass to Looney. There's the dish to Thompson. Outside, Green. Here's Thompson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. McGee with the block. Irving with the ball. Now Green defending. Here's Powell and the dunk by Powell.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
It's Curry outside. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Defensively, you have to be aware of Curry in that set.
Thompson against Irving. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Warriors leading by 9. Outside Curry. 1:05 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Green. Green with a screen for Wiggins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Warriors lead by 11.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Warriors.
Tonight they seem committed to the 3-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
To the middle. It's tipped. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And both free throws good for Green. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Curry kicks it to Looney. Another 3 for Golden State.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
Nice timing on the pass from Green, finding the open guy with ease.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. And in the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan.
preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. And it's the Warriors to start out. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. The 3 from Curry, rebounded by Nurkic. Well, Brent, not many players love the grind of the game like Stephen Curry.
Well, when you get to a point, BA, where you're practicing and you only count the makes if it's a swish, and you count it as a miss when you hit the rim, attention to detail like that gives you all-time greats like Steph Curry.
Now here's Curry. Wiggins outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Golden State is... It's gone 0 for 2 from outside. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Looney. There's the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
How about that? Kevon Looney able to knock down the 3-pointer, expanding his game.
Here's Lillard. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Lillard against Curry. From deep. And the Warriors with another 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Lillard against Wiggins. Lillard passes to Thibault. Back to Lillard. Outside Thibault. Thibault, a screen on Green. Pass to Nurkic. 4 on the clock. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Golden State has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Looney, a screen on Thibault. Here's Green. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Simons. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Shot by Nurkic, no good. The Warriors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Lillard against Curry. Pass to Green. Curry against Lillard. Curry, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Curry against Lillard. Curry passes to Looney. And Looney with the slam.
The vision Curry has on the floor. We've seen him put those goggles up from time to time. He easily spots a ready shooter that time.
Lillard right side. Pass to Simons. Back to Grant. Lillard outside. And stolen by Green. It's a one-on-one situation. And he's going for the lob. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
He makes that look so easy. Andrew Wiggins up and down on the alley-oop. All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining star's window.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. The 3 from Curry. And the Warriors get it back. Outside for Green. Curry against Lillard. Clock at 6. Curry passes to Looney. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that board.
Now here's Simons. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
That's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And it's good for 2.
Well, Clay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
There's the block. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
To your Blazers.
11 seconds left in the first. Thibault with a steal. Grant outside. Here's Lillard. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
The previous play is under review.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the
And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors ahead. They lead by 5. And will return shortly. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Wiggins passes to Thompson. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
And this is a good sign, just Clay being aggressive and wanting to be physical on the offensive glass.
Simons passes to Grant. Back to Simons. Here's Nurkic. It's stolen by Looney. Outside Curry. And the 3 off target.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Lillard into the lane. And the dunk by Lillard.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down. You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
There's a screen by Nurkic. Here's Simons. Looney grabs a miss. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, BA. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. You talk about 2 guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
Here's Simons. Here's Grant. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Grant's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
Knocks it loose. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession.
Golden State ball.
Here's Thompson from deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, from way downtown, Thompson's ready to shoot. His confidence right now through the roof.
Pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Nurkic. Outside Thibault. Elbow shot on the way. Doesn't go that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. Curry from deep three-point land. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year. And this guy is showing that he's an offensive guy and ready to explode.
Portland trailing here. Simons outside. There's a minute 54 left in the half. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The shot that time not on target. The Warriors have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. The three from Curry. Nails it from 3. Curry's got 8 points. And Brent Simons is one of those guards you love having in your rotation.
Yep, a volume three-point shooter. And the one thing about NBA that's standing out is the ability off the bounce to get to that shot. He's very good at it at a young age.
Curry from deep three-point land. Rebounded by Nurkic. The Trailblazers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Lillard fires away from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And this is one of those nights where you throw out the cliche, you can only hope to contain him. Lillard on one tonight.
Curry. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Nurkic. Wiggins against Lillard. There's a screen by Nurkic. Lillard passes to Simons. Shot clock at 3.
Taking his motion right into the D. Simons does a good job of drawing that contact.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for Portland.
And so Simons nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Curry against Lillard. Curry passes to Green. Wiggins outside. Back to Green. Shoots over Grant. No good. A bit long that time.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Lillard outside. Nurkic up top. Wide open look. That shot off.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around.
The first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Warriors on top, up 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Get loud for the Jabberwocky.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
So on the floor for Golden State. Green out there with Kuminga. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Lamb in at small forward. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. That you got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
Warriors ball starts the second half.
DiVincenzo, pass to Payton, to the paint. Here's Green. The kick out to Poole. Back to Green. It's stolen.
You could stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Little. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach,
The previous play is under review.
so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the official...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Poole outside. Outside, Green. On the wing, Payton. 4-3. Counted from distance. Payton's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it.
Warriors ball starts the second half.
Golden State has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Outside, Green. Outside, DiVincenzo. Poole outside. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen by Kuminga. Throws it up high, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
It's a confident take from Nasir. I like to see him initiate on the offensive end.
Outside Kuminga. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Golden State.
And so he makes both from the line. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. It's Little on the wing. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Eubanks. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors leading. Here's Kuminga. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That free throw no good.
Shooting for Golden State. Jonathan Kuminga.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Well, the Trailblazers shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Pass to Little. Here's Sharp. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Eubanks the screen. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Outside Reddish. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Warriors ball starts the second half. Let's hear it for your Blazers.
1:57 left to play in the third. Here's Poole driving to the basket. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Whew, highlight reel stuff there from Jordan Poole.
Here's Johnson. Off with the layup. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. For 3, DiVincenzo. No good there. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Here's Sharp. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Payton. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Warriors ball starts the second half. Let's hear it for your Blazers D.
1:19 left in the third. To the middle. Here's Kuminga. Out to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. And a two-handed jam!
And how about Dante coming up and bringing his own inferno?
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Down low. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Poole.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
A line change here for Portland. Outside for Grant to stop the drought. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Lillard against Poole. Outside, DiVincenzo. Green in the post. And he comes up with a bucket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. And here's Lillard. He's got 12. Back to Simons.
Oh, he got his timing down.
And he jams it home with authority.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, now holding a 12th and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Warriors with the ball.
Final quarter.
Curry passes to Looney. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Yeah, Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him, and that's helping out when he knocks down Jays.
Outside Curry. Oh, they get a hand on it. And they're running. Back to Thibault. Lillard outside. To the inside. Grant takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Well, all eyes on Lillard defensively, and that causes a big-time breakdown, and he's quick to take advantage.
Curry passes to Thompson. Wiggins against Thibault. On the attack, Wiggins. And that one's good. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Toughness there from Andrew Wiggins. Would like to see more baskets like that one from him.
And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Lillard passes to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
Pass to Wiggins. The kick out, Curry. On target from range.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And the shot goes in.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Green against Grant. Pass to Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Grant in the post. Green covering. And Nurkic throws it down.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Here's Wiggins. Curry with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Curry passes to Thompson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 6th assist of the night.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Pass to Nurkic. Let's go with a 3. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Well, how about that? Nurkic extending his range out to the three-point line.
Here's Wiggins. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 13.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Lillard passes to Thibault. Simons against Curry. Lillard outside. 5 on the clock. Thibault on the wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. With the step back. Out to Thompson. Pass to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Pulls it from the corner. Rebound by the Trailblazers. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Here's Grant. Green with the defensive effort. And a deep 3 from Curry. And they get it back. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
Great feed, great finish. That's Jeremy Grant.
Pass to Thompson. There's the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And
D.A. Coach.
Indeed, that's high praise. Hall of Famer, D.A. Thanks. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Reggie Bullock. Luka Doncic's out there with Irving. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Green in at the 3 spot.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
Now here's Lillard. Simon's on the wing. Portland moving the ball around. Thibault, the pass to Nurkic. Shot clock at 5. And Lillard kicks to Grant. Here he goes. Clayton with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Irving passes to Bullock. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to Powell, and stolen by Lillard. And now Portland on the break. Finishes the break with a slam.
Boy, you have to respect the quickness of Lillard now because he's excellent in using his hands to complement those quick feet to come up with steals.
Here's Doncic.
That was awesome, fans. Join me in thanking.
They need this. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 5.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guard ability goes off the charts.
Now, here's Thibault. Lillard outside. Pass to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. That one, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
Here is Lillard following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
Irving finds Green. Out left to the wing. Bullock with it, working on Grant, and it's Bullock missing. Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. The front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting to.
Doncic against Lillard, and Grant sends it back.
Superb focus from Grant that time defensively, protecting the rim, keeping his eyes on the ball so he could anticipate that shot.
Now here's Lillard. He has 6. And then Lillard slams it in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Green, and it's Portland with the rebound.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
A nice shot by Irving.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And Lillard kicks to Simons. Grant right side, Lillard outside. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks trailer. Here's Irving. And the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Lillard attacking. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
He is anchored in and making a living down low tonight.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Great D that time from Nurkic. Trailblazers have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Now Lillard, 12 points for him. Passes to Simons, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And no good that time. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. That quarter had to take a lot. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the Trailblazers.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys?
There's lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic, the pivot, with Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Lillard, the bastard Grant. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Irving against Simon. Look out!
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Green.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Irving kicks to Doncic. Wide open. And it's in there. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Lillard with the bucket. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
There's a good screen. Doncic passes to Bullock. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Thibault kicks to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Powell pulls it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Lillard. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Irving looking over the floor, and the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:56 left here in the second. Doncic finds Powell. Ball stolen.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to Nurkic. Clock at 6. Lillard against Doncic. Fires from the wing.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
Green kicks the foul. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Clark, when the Mavs traded for Rajon Rondo during the 14-15 season, Dwight Powell was included in that package, and he's still with them.
Yeah, you know, Rondo spent just a half season with the Mavs, and really at that point in time was in the second half of his career, while Powell has been there ever since and is a nice foundational piece. I mean, they love his work ethic, and he's a key part of their rotation, and I don't see that changing.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
The kick out to Irving. He feeds it to Bullock. That one, no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. There's the pass to Thibault. Pass to Nurkic. And Portland with another turnover here.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
The Mavericks leading. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The 3 for Doncic. Here's Powell. Great D that time from Nurkic.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here is Lillard. 17 points in the game. Simons from outside. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Substitution on the court.
It's stolen by Reddish. The shot, no good. It's been all about Luka Doncic. Thank you, David. And
27. The Mavericks. 29.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got JaVale McGee. Maxi Kleber is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Hardy, and it's Ntilikina in at the point guard position. Looking for McGee, he gets it there, and it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, I like the feel Ntilikina showed there. I mean, nice sense of where he was and what was available.
Johnson, the pass to Little. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Ntilikina. McGee inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Trailblazers trail by 5. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. Eubanks, no good. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Kleber, the pass to McGee. Right wing. Ntilikina kicks to Hardaway. And he drives in, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
You know, he's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
Little with the ball. Kleber on him. Back to Johnson. Over to the left wing. Clock at 4. Little passes to Eubanks. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority from McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Ntilikina kicks to Kleba. Passes it to Hardy. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Kleba. Takes it off the glass. And it's a 9-point Maverick lead.
Ntilikina is a terrific passer, always looking to share the ball whenever the opportunity is there.
Now the pass to Little. Now here's Shun. Not a lot of room. It's stolen. Here's Ntilikina. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing.
And like so many stars from afar, Maxi Kleber won his share of awards back home.
Yeah, found a lot of success playing in Germany. NBA scouts watch foreign leagues very closely to find guys just like Maxi.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%. Right around the middle of the road.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Now, here's Hardy. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Here's Sharp. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Dallas leading by 6. McGee a screen. Here's Hardy. And it's Hardy with the jam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Ntilikina. Book it off the crossover. Ntilikina's got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs.
Excellent handles by Ntilikina. I would say they're late day handles, not quite rush hour, but good at maneuvering when he needs to.
And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Here's Hardaway. McGee, the pass to Hardy. Here's Kleba. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Kleba.
At the line for the Mavericks.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Trailblazers. Down by 12. Kicks to Reddish. 36 seconds left in the third. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Portland, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to Ntilikina. Now here's Kleba. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. McGee's got 7.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Drives to the hoop. Johnson kicks to Reddish. Back to Johnson, and so it's Dallas. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And There may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Irving driving inside. And that one drops for him. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Grant with a screen on Doncic. Back to Grant. And Grant slams it home.
Watch out below. Grant just showing no regard for the bucket there. Looking like he was trying to tear that thing off.
Down low. Out to Doncic. Outside, Green. Here's Irving. Back to Green. 6 to shoot. Dishes it to Powell. On the wing, Irving. Another shot. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Grant goes in. That one goes. Count it.
And Grant really embraces contact, relishes it, as a matter of fact. He has no fear going to the rim or going into a shot.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
A nice portion of their points have been earned at the line, and they've done an exceptional job creating havoc for the defense and getting fouled.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
He gets that one.
Well, I tell you, I think Grant's athleticism was what allowed him to win out there.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The Trailblazers pull it in. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Dallas making a switch here. McGee's checked in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
McGee is screen on Simon. Doncic finds McGee.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And the free throw, no good.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on titles. A true leader with a winning mindset. All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouls.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Lillard against Irving. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Here's Lillard. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You've got to stay in his jersey.
Dallas leading by 8. Doncic with it. 1:49 left in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Green. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Lillard with it, and McGee picks him up defensively. Pulls it up. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Powell, the pass to Irving. Green, the screen. Irving against Lillard. No good with the layup. Here are the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
Dallas ball starts the fourth.
59 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And McGee kicks to Powell. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
To the paint, here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
Lillard, the basket Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
I like the fact that Grant has steadily, throughout his career, worked on expanding his offensive game. It's really difficult for defenses to match up with his activity.
Out to Doncic. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now Powell. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This was a very strong showing for. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For our